Browns fans, this is one of those stories that should grab everyone's attention in Cleveland. For a long time, it seemed like the rest of the NFL was ignoring what this team was building. But now, that narrative is starting to shift dramatically. Respect is finally coming, and one of the Browns' brightest young stars is getting the recognition he deserves. Let's look at exactly why this news is so significant for Cleveland. But first, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Now, let's get down to business, gentlemen. Based only on the information contained in the uploaded file, here's part 1 of the script in English, following your requested style. The NFL has finally given the Cleveland Browns and Carson Schlesinger the recognition they have been waiting for. And this is not just another media ranking designed to generate clicks. ESPN gathered more than 70 league executives, coaches, and scouts, the very people responsible for evaluating talent across the NFL, and asked them to rank the best off-ball linebackers in football today. The result should make every Browns fan proud, because Carson Schlesinger was voted as the third best off-ball linebacker in the entire league. Think about that for a second. A player entering only his second season is already viewed as one of the elite linebackers in football by the people who know the game better than anyone else. The only players ranked ahead of him were Fred Warner and Roquan Smith, two of the most respected linebackers in the NFL. That alone tells you everything you need to know about how quickly Schlesinger has earned the respect of the league. What makes this recognition even more impressive is how the voting played out. Some evaluators actually ranked him as the second-best linebacker in football. While one voter surprisingly left him completely off the list, the overwhelming consensus still placed him at number 3 overall. That means most decision-makers across the NFL already believe Carson Schlesinger belongs in the same conversation as the very best players at his position. This is not hype coming from Cleveland fans. This is respect coming directly from coaches, scouts, and executives who spend their careers studying every snap these players take. ESPN even described him as the next great linebacker and compared him to Luke Kuechly, one of the greatest players to ever play the position. That comparison is not thrown around lightly. According to one NFL personnel executive, Schlesinger combines elite speed, outstanding athleticism, natural instincts, and excellent ball skills. Those are qualities every defensive coordinator dreams about because they allow a linebacker to impact every phase of the game. Whether stopping the run, covering receivers, or creating turnovers, Schlesinger has already shown he can do it all. The numbers from his rookie season back up every bit of the praise. He finished with 156 total tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 11 tackles for loss. Even more impressive, he became one of only 3 defensive players during the 2025 season to record at least 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 10 tackles for loss. The only other players to accomplish that were elite pass rushers T.J. Watt and Laiatu Latu. Schlesinger also became the first rookie since Shaquille Leonard in 2018 to reach those marks, proving his season was far more than just a solid rookie campaign. It was historic. Those performances earned him Defensive Rookie of the Year, another accomplishment that confirms he was the best first-year defensive player in football. While some evaluators admitted they would like to see him repeat that level of production before moving him even higher in future rankings, nobody can deny what he accomplished during his first NFL season. In fact, simply reaching the top 3 after only 1 year is almost unheard of for a linebacker. The respect doesn't stop there either. His fellow NFL players voted him into the NFL Top 100, placing him at number 93 among every player in the league. That recognition may actually be one of the most meaningful because it comes from the athletes who line up against him every Sunday. They know exactly how difficult he is to play against, and they clearly believe he is already one of the league's rising stars. For Browns fans, this recognition feels like confirmation of something they have believed ever since watching him dominate as a rookie. The rest of the football world is finally catching up. Carson Schlesinger is no longer just a promising young linebacker with potential. He has become one of the faces of Cleveland's defense and one of the brightest young defensive players anywhere in the NFL. If this is what he has accomplished after only one season, imagine what the next several years could look like as he continues to develop. So now the conversation becomes even more interesting. If league executives already believe Carson Schlesinger is the third-best linebacker in football, after just one incredible season, where do you think he truly belongs among the NFL's elite linebackers? There is another reason Browns fans should be excited about what lies ahead, and it goes beyond the awards and rankings. When you take a closer look at Carson Schlesinger's production, you realize just how complete his game already is. According to PFF, he was the only linebacker to finish the season with more than 100 tackles, a missed tackle rate below 10%, at least 18 pressures, at least 54 run stops, and 2 interceptions. That combination is incredibly difficult to achieve because it requires excellence in every aspect of playing linebacker. You cannot simply be a good tackler or a good coverage player. You have to impact the game in every situation, and Schlesinger did exactly that throughout his rookie campaign. The Browns knew they were getting a talented player when they selected him early in the second round, but the way his career has started suggests they may have landed one of the biggest steals of the entire 2025 draft. Looking back now, it's easy to understand why many believe he should have been selected in the first round. Instead, Cleveland capitalized on the opportunity, and now they have a cornerstone defender who appears capable of leading this defense for years to come. What's even more encouraging is that his value extends well beyond the stat sheet. Coaches inside the organization continue to praise the way he approaches the game every single day. His work ethic, professionalism, attitude, and willingness to do whatever is asked of him have consistently earned glowing reviews. Those qualities matter because the Browns are not simply looking for talented players. They want leaders who set the standard inside the locker room, and everything coming out of the organization suggests Carson Schlesinger is becoming exactly that kind of player. The timing could not be more important. Cleveland's defense is entering a new chapter, and there will be greater responsibility placed on young stars. Schlesinger is only 23 years old, yet expectations are already rising because everyone inside the organization believes he can handle them. He may no longer be viewed as just the promising rookie learning behind veterans. Instead, he is becoming one of the players expected to lead this unit every Sunday. The linebacker room may not have the deepest roster in the league, but there is real confidence in the combination of Carson Schlesinger and Quincy Williams. That pairing gives Cleveland 2 dependable players capable of anchoring the middle of the defense. As Schlesinger continues to gain experience and become more vocal, his influence could grow both on and off the field. Of course, replacing the production of Myles Garrett is never an easy task, and nobody expects one player to accomplish that alone. However, the Browns still have reasons to believe this defense can remain among the NFL's better units. Malik Collins returns with hopes of staying healthy. Mason Graham is expected to take a significant step forward in his second season. Jared Verse continues to establish himself as one of the league's emerging stars after already earning 2 Pro Bowl selections, and Alex Wright has earned the organization's confidence with a contract extension. Those pieces, combined with the continued rise of Carson Schlesinger, give Cleveland a foundation that should keep this defense highly competitive. The expectation may shift slightly compared to previous seasons, but there is still plenty of optimism that this group can finish among the NFL's top defenses once again. Schlesinger's emergence changes the outlook Because elite linebackers have the ability to elevate everyone around them. His speed allows him to erase mistakes. His instincts put him in position to make impact plays. And his versatility gives defensive coaches tremendous flexibility when designing game plans. Perhaps the biggest takeaway from all of this is that the recognition is no longer coming only from Browns fans. League executives see it, NFL coaches see it, scouts see it, fellow players see it. ESPN's survey simply confirmed what Cleveland has been watching develop right before its eyes. Carson Schlesinger has already established himself as one of the premier linebackers in football. And if he builds on what he accomplished during his rookie season, there is every reason to believe he could soon find himself at the very top of those rankings. For a franchise searching for stars to build around, the Browns appear to have found one. Carson Schlesinger is not simply part of Cleveland's future. He is already one of the most important players on the roster today, and everything points toward an even brighter future if his development continues on this trajectory. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Cleveland Browns news. And before you go, click the video that's on your screen right now, because that's where you'll find more Browns coverage and the latest updates before anyone else. We'll see you there.